Let me start again for the recording. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Slowly but surely we see a crypto ecosystem taking shape, and whatever you see in your screen is already developed projects. It's not technology that you need to invest in and come back later. And in the middle you see a big green circle with DGC in it. That's the ticket tape name of our local currency used for gas fees on the Polygon network, the DIGICOIN, and more on that in this presentation. And below you see 3 projects. One is a KYC-less crypto card, absolutely fantastic, unique opportunity to pay with crypto worldwide, as well as the second project, surebet, sport betting technology that will blow your hair back and knock your socks off for the next 50 generations, proprietary software. We will give a short presentation on this Zoom and every Zoom. It's the flagship operation at this moment, and many more projects coming. And the third project is a motorcycle rental project for people that have a hard time getting credit to make that into their business. The creating jobs like delivery, Uber Eats, transportation, logistics, and create a sustainable income for those low income countries. So that's the introduction. 3 already existing projects, more to come. We'll keep it short and simple. I would like to introduce you to a person who will give you a short overview of surebet, because that's the low-hanging fruit moneymaker at the moment, even though the crypto card is being shipped, and that's a fantastic way to get people on board. Preston, up to you, if you don't mind. You always inspire me. Thank you so much for sharing your strength, hope, and experience.
What if it were possible to win regardless of the outcome? That's surebet, sports arbitrage with guaranteed profit. Our DigiBot system scans the market in real time, finds the best odds, and confirms profit at the time of the trade. You choose. Trade with our free signals or join our pool and let the system do everything for you. Zero risk, 100% math, 24 hours a day. DigiBot, surebet. You don't bet. You invest with a predictable return.
Championship. And when we become champions, we become the Rolex wearing, diamond ring blaring, kiss stealing, woo wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down. Woo!
And more eye candy teasers will come your way.
Yes, hold on.
Take your time, Preston. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
30 years in New Zealand, where I met my wonderful Kiwi K wife. We've been married 42 years. Came back here with our 3 children in 2001. I've been in network marketing and direct sales for 43 years. I've seen every kind of company come and go. I've seen every kind of pay plan come and go. And I have to say I am more excited about this one than I have been in a long, long time, because the sports betting industry is a multi-billion. In fact, it's a $200 billion market. Okay, it moves billions of dollars around the world. With the right strategy, it's possible to transform this market into high-profit, low-risk operations. And when you think about it, if someone places a bet on Team A to win, and Team A wins, they make some money. If Team A loses, they lose some money. So it's basically gambling. You win and you lose, right? We have a unique software here that I'm going to go through that allows us to make money every day, 1 to 2.3% per day, regardless of the outcome of the sports. Now, we have to say from the beginning that the disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is for educational and informational purposes only, does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research, consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. So, look at sports. We're talking about almost every sport on the planet, right? Basketball, tennis, volleyball, hockey, baseball, soccer, cricket, rugby, boxing, esports, I don't know what that is, darts, snooker, table tennis, badminton, you name it, handball, okay, plus a few others that probably are not mentioned on there. As I said, it's just the betting side of it's a $200 billion industry. So I'm a little bit of background on our founder, Antonio Salas, because he is a unique character. He's not even 30 years old. He graduated in business administration from a Presbyterian university, MBA from another university, advisor to a consulate of Spain and Brazil, financial director of a political party. He and his father are both multimillionaires. In fact, he started his first company when he was 18, and that company was sold when he was 19, 8 months later, and he became a millionaire at age 19. that company continues to operate to this day. Okay. At 21, he led a technology team, and this is a key phrase here because he's had that same technology team with him for 9 years. So he didn't just wake up one day and hit in a basement, decide he's going to start getting into blockchain, right? He led a technology team to create a marketplace for retail groups. That company is now valued at $1 billion. At 23, he started his own company with that same skilled and experienced team of developers, and he focused on software development, solutions for retail chains, fintech, and blockchain technology. That's how long he's been in this industry, right? As an entrepreneur and owner of a company that's already created more than 70 marketing platforms, he have identified a new marketing opportunity, launching not just a single platform, but an entire ecosystem to meet various global demands. Right now, we're talking about surebet. And he actually acquired the software. That means he purchased the software. He purchased the programmers, the people that sit behind the computers doing the betting, ... So it's known as surebet in sports arbitrage strategy that guarantees a profit regardless of the outcome of the match. It's simple. You bet on all possible outcomes, win, lose, or draw, and no matter what happens, you make money on the difference between the spreads between the odds that the different bookmakers keep. So if you use different bookmakers taking advantage of the variation in the odds, if the sum of the odds is less than 100, you have found a sure bet. It's pure mathematics, zero luck, zero opinion, zero risk, basically. The software does the betting. We don't do any betting. We simply make 1 to 2.3 per day on our investment, regardless of the outcome of the event. You can see why I'm excited about this, right? So here's an example. There's two teams here. They place a bet for $1,000 on team 1 to win, another $1,000 on team 2 to win, and another $1,000 on a tie. Therefore, no matter what happens, right, they're going to make either 3,500, 34, or 33, and they spent 3,000 on the bet. What's the profit? It's 300, 400, or 500. It's just simple math. Results guaranteed in any scenario. It's technology and automation, sports betting. We operate with proprietary software. We analyze thousands of opportunities per day. We operate with speed, precision, and safety. Ensures efficiency without human interference. It's technology plus mathematics equals recurring profit. Now, my two boys are millennials. They're 37 and 39. They've been heavily into the sports betting for about 2 years. I would say at least 70 to 80% of all their peers are into the sports betting. And you only have to go to a sports bar, of which there are dozens in every city, and they'll have special nights where they do fantasy football, et cetera, et cetera. It's a market that's out there. It's not some esoteric, closed group of networkers or crypto people. It is in the general population. We have a very simple compensation plan. It's called a uni-level. What that means is if I bring in an individual, I directly recruit someone, they're on my first level, I'm going to get 10% of whatever they deposit plus 10% of any compounding that they do. If they bring someone in, that to be their first level, they're on my second level, I'm going to get 5% on that. So it pays 4% on the third, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, half and a half, down to 10 levels. Now, those of you who know how the multiplication works in network marketing, 3 who bring 3 who bring 3, you get down to these levels here, you can have thousands of people, even though the percentage is small. Now, this part, I have never heard of a uni level that had a daily residual. This is a true residual because every single person that makes a deposit of $10 or more, by the way, you can start with $10, is earning a daily reward. Every day that they get their daily earnings, I'm going to get a percentage of those daily earnings on 5 levels down. 10% on the first level, 5, 3, 2, and 1. That is amazing. When you get to the thousands or tens of thousands of people, like I'm pretty sure we're going to get very rapidly, that could build up to a very, very huge residual income. So it's worth putting some time and effort in the early days. Get your people, get your front line in right here at the 10%. If we were to draw a line across the page and put a vertical down from each one, that represents each person you bring in as a separate leg. In other words, there's no spillover. Those levels are created by that person's team. Is paid on your entire team in the first 5 levels daily on their earnings. This is absolutely incredible. So come to the next page and I'll show you some of those. It's called residual bonus, level 5, level 4, level 2, level 3, level 2. So I've got probably out of my 180 odd people, I've probably got 100 20 of them on the first 5 levels. So that means I'm getting a daily reward on 120 people already in my first week. We also have what's called a career plan. This means you get cumulative rewards as you reach different levels, and the levels are based on your production. That means the total deposit of your teams down to 10 levels, and it's cumulative. So when I reach 10K, which I have already reached, by the way, it's a $300 one-time bonus. When I reach 25K, this is not instead of, this is in addition to. So in addition to the 300, that's an 800 for 25K, 2,000 for 50K, 45, 65, 10,000, 15,000, 35,000, 50,000, and 100,000 one-time bonus. You add those. I haven't added those all up yet, but it's getting well over $200,000 in bonuses. So it's worth putting some time in here. We talk about a 90-day blitz in network marketing, but I'm calling this a 30. Anybody that puts in 30 days here, looking at what I did in the first week, you can basically, I believe, set yourself up for a really life-changing income. So the investment goes up to 300%. There has to be a cap on it, because if you're compounding and there's no limit, well, that's just not sustainable. So if you invest $1,000, once you've received up to $3,000, now that includes your commissions as well as your daily reward. All right. Once you reach that 3,000, of course, you've made 2,000 profit. You have to start a new deposit. Okay. So the yield is paid Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, from 1 to 2.3%. So the opportunity is there. First step has already been taken. It's in your hands. I believe millionaires are going to be made. Here it is. Welcome to SureBet Sports Bet.
Okay, fantastic. I do believe that Preston continues to share.
Okay, that was a fantastic presentation by Richard. Of course, the level is actually targeting towards 100,000 right now, and team members are all cruising forward. In fact, according to my numbers, many of them are already earning good amounts in the system, tracking the career plans. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of the recap on what Richard was sharing.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep. So we go into the main PowerPoint, which we have here, and it's going to be pretty exciting. So let us just recap. Richard just shared with you some numbers, how actually you can potentially earn approximately 1 to 2.3% a day. The average comes to 1.8, 1.9%. So it can be anywhere between that. This can be done passively without anybody else to bring on board. You can do it yourself, and the numbers work out pretty good. You can make up to 3 times your deposit. That means if you have $1,000, you can make $3,000, and you can put back 1,000, and you can keep going. There are certain strategies which we follow for continuous passive income, which we can show you privately. But this is the bottom line. You don't have to bring a person, but if you bring, you have access to the career plans, what he mentioned, which is pretty amazing. And this actually happens in the background. From what we are seeing, it's actually happening automatically as you refer other people into your community. So this is pretty exciting. It's 225,000 career plan. So it's a good way to earn at least $500,000 in 5 months if it is something which you choose to do, because this is a very lucrative profit sharing plan. And as the CEO mentioned, this part of the market is very low competition, very, very low competition. I can tell you, let me see if I can share with you something. I looked online and I found in one day, just one segment, there are more than 9 million sports activities which we can profit from. 9 million. It's not 1 million. 9 million. And I'm sure much more worldwide. What is that?
Daily, correct, person?
Daily. I have the
Yes.
screenshot actually. I have the screenshot if I can pull it up. But maybe I should show you the screenshot. I just took a snapshot of it. It's pretty amazing, right? So you can imagine the CEO said we are in a very low competition business in one of his messages, if you read that. So we have a long way to go in this industry. And guess what? There is an investor guarantee here. For those who come with minimum $5,000 deposit to participate in digital holdings, you're also going to get a notarized contract sent by DHL with these motorcycles guaranteeing your deposit. This is totally amazing. That means your deposit is linked to physical asset. They plan to have over 200,000 motorcycles with GPS tracking, like Rob mentioned, right? So this is pretty exciting. So with that said, it's an investor guarantee. That is pretty amazing. This company is not only blockchain online, but is also physical asset. And this will go into the white paper. Okay. So we are gone. We showed you how to make your daily incomes as much as you want to. The second one is pretty amazing. We are going into, again, I'm going reverse direction. Oh, before that, let me just share with you this card. This is a world #1 Visa card. Why I call it world #1? Because you don't require ID or KYC. Almost every card out there requires you to provide that because they want to report you, right? This one, you don't need to provide that. The umbrella company of the CEO takes care of it, so you don't have any issue. You can also top up to $2,500 a day in charges on your card, and you can go to 75,000 a month, right? Real time, you'll get your website, you'll get your digital card, and you can order the physical. It's a black metal card. It's a heavy card. If you drop it, you can hear the tingling sound, right? And we are targeting over 1 billion people. Imagine just few 100,000 people using this card, and there's going to be, you know, it's a heavy card. If you drop it, you can hear the tingling sound, right? And we are targeting over 1 billion people. Imagine just few 100,000 people using this card, and there's going to be, you know, fees. Of course, every card has fees, ATM fees pretty much. That is linked to, again, for a $1,000 joining in digital holding, you'll get a free card. And in the first month, if you look at those average numbers, you already have around 60% of your money back, 50-60% of your money back. And the second month you have it all. So not only you're getting a card, now we are going into the connection with the card and the token. We have some experts who's going to share about the token right now, but I'll tell you, this is a utility token. Integration with crypto card and the future. Imagine 10,000 cards being used, and there's activity on 10,000 cards with the token. Do you know what kind of activity is going to be on the blockchain? That is going to get the public involved, and we're going to take this token not only to $1, $10, $100, and as more of these cards come, this is one. He's got a multiple options, staking, which is actually there, and he's got many more opportunities linked to the usage of the card. Again, I will share with you a strategy. I was listening to some people here last week, and they were sharing that if you want to become a millionaire in the blockchain space, don't run after Bitcoin. Don't after all those seasoned coins. Go after tokens which are brand new in the market, have got useful value, and creating a lot of activity. That brings me to this. I'm going to hand it over to the experts here right now. This token has over few thousand owners. It's got activity. It's a utility token. This one is going to be a winner for you guys. So be excited. This token itself could make people millionaires, because this could last you for 20-25 years. So with that said, I will stop sharing and let me bring the next expert on the token.
Okay, Crypto Bjorn. Crypto Bjorn has limited service there out on one of the islands in Thailand, but he's able to speak to us on the phone. If you want to bring up the one-page most recent update from CoinMarketCap, Preston, on the DGC, please do so. Crypto Bjorn, the floor is yours, my friend.
Yes, I cannot share the screen from here, so my internet is not good from the island. It's a long way from the...
We hear you loud and
from the
clear.
land.
Thank you. Yes.
You can hear me. This is very good.
Yes.
So Preston tell here in the presentation, this coin I think is amazing. You can see they go up or go down, but this coins are new in the market. We must look this over time. For me, I have, you see here, if you can see for the candlestick, we have got very much up for very short time. I started in this market in 2011, 2012. I keep Bitcoin, I keep Ethereum, I keep many of the different coins. And over time, if you only keep the coin, buy coin, keep them, look many months in the future, you will see the price is much higher. One thing here, we have doubled the money per couple of weeks. Only per couple of weeks, we have doubled the money. I think Bitcoin maybe can double per 1 year. But what can happen here? We can have 10x, 20x, and we can have much more. So I'm exciting for this coin, digital coin. We bring out to the market. You see here we in presentation, we have the betting. We have many things below this umbrella. So buy them, keep them, not sell them. I not have money in the bank. I have money in my coin. If I need some, I take from coins so I got very high, take out a little bit profit. So this circle, if you do this over time, you will be a millionaire very, very soon. You can be for 2-3 years. You can be for 1 year if you are very lucky. So here you have a very option. Some I can see I follow this company from the start. Or we start with a coin. I'll be very excited. So guys, I'm sorry I have not good connection from here, but I will share the screen. Maybe I'm back in Pattaya tonight, so I will have back to my computer. Okay, give microphone to the next speaker.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Crypto Bjorn there. Enjoy the time with your family. Well deserved for sure. So thank you for all you do to help out on the Zooms. I know you got an amazing team growing up there in Norway as well. Rita, Sven, Agi, all the rest of the team there. So we're looking forward to doing big things in Europe from Norway there. And then we have Rob over in the Netherlands. Rob, if you want to take a couple minutes, I don't see any other leaders on here for testimonials, unless you guys see them. Oh, Miguel. Brother Miguel is over there in Mexico. ¿Cómo está, amigo?
Perfecto. In Mexico, we are growing now. You know, we are growing. Surebet is going to be very big, very enormous in all America. Okay, we are getting now numbers. Some people that are getting, 50, 500, 1,000 every day, and we're growing every day. We're growing, and the people understand that this is the first time that we have warranty on real assets. That's what we are. We are telling all the people that this first time we have this. Okay, real assets, not another coin, not another blockchain system. It's a real company with a real asset, with the real cash flow. That's a difference. That's a different story that we have been hearing and receiving all the time. And we are telling all the people that that's an opportunity to make history in this.
You're breaking up, Mikael. You're breaking up, sir.
Okay,
So,
we lost him. It looked like he was on the move there. Oh, Miguel,
yes.
You okay? Yeah, there you go. Now he's stationary. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. We're recruiting new people that are understanding the warranty, because we have this real warranty. They don't have any real warranty in any system. That's what we are offering them right now. They don't know anything about this. They don't believe until we show them. We show them the Facebook, we show the invoices, we show the warranty, and they said, "Wow, this is amazing." So we are recruiting new people with this warranty. That's amazing. Yes.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Going with that. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's what we're all excited about. Thank you for sharing that, the success you guys are having in Mexico and what's flowing up through there into the Americas, North America, U.S., Canada, down into Central America. Mexico is at the center of the Americas, right, as we look at it, the country of there. So thank you for that, for sure. Yes, folks, so that's what we're hearing here all around. We'll go ahead and get ready to wrap this up here. But opportunity, real tokenization of real-world assets, right? That's what Miguel was referring to. And that starts for our investors that put 5,000 or more in. It's a contractual notarized contract that you get in writing, delivered by DHL. And so we're super excited about that. So we'll go ahead, Rob, and let you wrap it up here. And we'll close this out here. Preston's going to drop in the chat, if he hasn't already. He has, folks, all the addresses, the information you need, how to purchase DGC, the contract addresses. There's a quick swap link in there. And also, Preston, we're looking for the Telegram group chat, please. All right, Rob, over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, G-Money. Thank you so much, Mikael and Preston, and Crypto Bjorn, obviously. Slowly but surely, teamwork makes the dream work, so our presentation is getting more spiffy by the day. Now the accent is to really ask the person that loved you enough to see this opportunity for their affiliate link to register for free. So register for free, roam around, do your own due diligence and make a well-educated decision. But in the meantime, the DIGICOIN is the big star of the show. So have a look on ways how to purchase them, how to get them on your external wallet. And that's it for now. So basically what we're looking at is 2,000 plus real world assets, as in the motorcycles. We're looking at 1 million plus digital cards that will also be used. And we're looking at tons and tons of surebet AI sport betting technology users that are basically pumping the price of DIGICOIN upwards as a gas fee and as a utility token. No guarantees, obviously. We did enough disclaimers for this Zoom. I hope to see you in the next Zoom. So keep inviting people. We'll do this twice a day, as G-Money said. And I hope to see you on Super Saturdays, back office in-depth training as well. Thank you so much for your precious time. And whatever you do, you can say no to this and your life will stay exactly the same. Yet if you do say yes, you may expect positive results in all areas of your life. Thank you so much. Over and out. So here you have it. It's up to you now to start dreaming bigger, faster. So imagine yourself being the person that you'd like to become, the circumstances as well as your material wealth, and you'll see opportunities that were there before but you didn't see them before. So dream bigger, faster, grab the opportunities, and hopefully we'll see you in our team. But we'll definitely see you in the most beautiful resorts, top hotels worldwide, and on the most beautiful beaches of the world, because you're more and more than worth it, and that lifestyle is there for you too.